Hey everybody, I'm Dennis. On this edition of Grilling with Granddaddy Daddy, we're gonna cook a 4-pound chuck roast on the big green egg. We're gonna season it up right and we're gonna cook it for probably about three and a half hours. So let's get to it. All right, let's get this chuck roast out of the bag. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna use the canola oil as a binder. We're just gonna soak it down real good on both sides. I don't know if you can hear that background noise or not, but it's 94 degrees here today and real high humidity. So I got a lot of fans going out here on the patio. All right, so we're gonna put about a tablespoon of pink salt per side, and about a tablespoon of black pepper, and a tablespoon of Desert Heat from Buffalo Wild Wings, and a tablespoon of lemon pepper, and the tablespoon is per side. And of course we're going to have to put some cayenne. We'll put about a tablespoon per side of cayenne. And we're going to put just a little bit, maybe a teaspoon of cinnamon on there, just to give it a little pop. We're going to pat that. And we'll flip it. We'll season up this side. All right, now we got all that. Now we're going to put some Worcestershire sauce on. I like Lee and Perrins. You use whatever kind you want. Just going to douse it pretty good. And we're going to flip it. And do the same thing to the other side. That's going to give us a nice dark color. And it's going to give us a little bit of extra flavor as well. Okay, today what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these aluminum pans. Let me get this grate off of here. I'll take one of these aluminum pans and I'm going to set it right there on my convector, and I'm going to put a little bit of apple juice in it. That's just going to keep a little bit of extra moisture going in there for us. And we're going to spritz that roast with apple juice also. So let's get the grate back on. We're going to cook this around 275. Let's square that up a little bit better. All right, we're at 290 degrees on the big green egg. Let's get this roast on the grill. I'm going to say I want the temperature to settle out somewhere between 275 and 300. I'm not real picky, and I'm going to go for about 180 to 190 internal. All right, we've been rolling at 295 for about 30 minutes. So I want to put some apple juice on there. I want to run my ThermoPro meat thermometer up in there, and we'll let that roll. Okay, so we've been on here for an hour and a half. We put our ThermoPro temperature probe in, and it's showing us that we're about 155 internal. Now for medium rare, yeah, it would be, you could go ahead and take it off now, but we're going for a little bit something different with this cook. It's going to be a little bit more done, but it's going to be very tender. Because what we're going to do, once we hit 160, we're going to wrap it, and then we're just going to let it sit for another hour. All right, so we're 2.5 hours in, and we are at 160 internal. We're going to wrap this. Let's spritz it down real good. I want to get it good and wet. All right, let's wrap it up. And we're still running the grill at 290 degrees. We've had a consistent temperature there. All right. Let's put this back on the grill. And we're gonna leave it go for another hour. So let's let it keep cooking. All right, let's stick our probe back in. Just to give us an idea. Either way, we're gonna let it cook for another hour unless something really bizarre happens. All right, so we've hit 170 internal, which was my target. Let's take this off. And we're gonna let that rest for a few minutes, and then we'll cut into it, see how it is. All right, we got it sliced up. Let's take a taste. There you go, take a look. Got a nice little smoke ring. Very good. That's a really good roast. Well, that's our chuck roast. If y'all got anything you'd like for me to grill, just drop it in the comments below. Otherwise, till we see y'all at the grill again, keep on grilling. I will.